day, Israel. While a devil, who is the personification of victim mentality and laden with the spirit of offense, tries to deny me once again my noble and rightful place as a champion of women by using her demonic powers to stop me from warning women, today's video will back up yesterday's video understanding. You know, Queen Bee's daughter has muscled in on China's angelic administration's turf. Well, maybe I shouldn't call their angelic host an administration, since they are not of the specific Adam and Eve. Thus, an official administration was not given to them. No, the Chinese, just like America, are owned and operated by a motley crew of fallen angels who recruited the best and the brightest demons to their new kingdom of new and fresh people they ordered from Nineveh. You know, the popular good-looking whore who sold clone nations and people my God told us about. You remember, don't you? When we read Nahum chapter 3, verse 3 through 4 in the Septuagint. Quote, "And there was no end to her nations, but they shall be weak in their bodies because of the abundance of fornication. She is a fair harlot and well-favored, skilled in sorcery, that sells the nations by her fornication and peoples by her sorceries." Example. What do you perceive? I perceive Nineveh is selling more than just real estate and people, if you know what I mean. I also perceive she sold America to a band of angelic colonizing desperados who made a deal with our Psalms 83 gang. I know this is true because the scriptures attest Queen Bee has foreign devils on her team. You remember when my God got jiggy with them by telling them to take some special bomb and bandage her up if they could? Well, what do you perceive when they said, paraphrasing of course, "We tried already, but you did that thing that you do so well, and she through dealing now. We're going to go back to our own country while we got a chance." I perceive, just like how America recruit people from India, etc. for its IT needs in the physical, the same exact thing is going down in the spiritual. Saying that, if you ask my God for understanding, allow me the time, utilize everything we have gleaned thus far in all of our world history series, and sheath your utter contempt for me, I think my God has given me the tools to prove the American founders knew beyond a shadow of a doubt they were being guided by known fallen angels who intended America to be a nation for the white race. Not only that, while you are asking my God for understanding with your eyes closed real tight, maybe he will even allow you to perceive not only our Esau/perfidious enemy port of entry discovery, but also our anointed one was sacrificed for Jesus without the J discovery as well. How do I plan on accomplishing this monumental feat in only 2 small videos, you ponder? Simple. Just read what they said. You know, before the new and fresh people arrived using synonymous words that were designed to purposely misdirect us from the truth. Let me explain by sharing a little known fact. Just like our enemies have beguiled you through only one verse in the whole Bible, in the book of Revelations at that, you know, that Satan, the devil, the serpent, and Lucifer are all the same devils. Through later misusage and now everywhere abound, the early settlers of America knew all too well that the fallen angels on the Statue of Liberty, Lady Liberty, and the fallen angel on the top of the Capitol building, Columbia, are not the same devils. In fact, some of the images provided show them hanging out together. Saying that, and knowing what words are worth, first let's prove they knew their guides were fallen angels. According to Wikipedia under hell, Columbia, that's Hail, comma, Columbia. Quote, Hail Columbia is an American patriotic song that is the ceremonial entrance march of the Vice President of the United States. Columbia is the poetic name for the national personification of the United States, which originated during the 18th century. The music was composed by Philip Feely in 1789 for the first inauguration of George Washington and entitled The President's March. It became the song Hail Columbia when arranged with lyrics by Joseph Hopkinson in 1798. Remember that. Stop. As you can clearly hear, Columbia was the original personification of America. To the point, she is still the Vice President's official song. Okay, I guess the next prudent thing to do is look at the words of the song. Please notice, Washington retired from his presidency in 1797 and died in 1799, which can only mean, even though Washington is briefly alluded to in the song, by the very nature of the deeds and requests written within, proves there is no way in Hades this song is talking about the physical Washington or any of the battles Washington fought in. Besides, the subject of the song is hail to a spiritual goddess named Columbia. Mind you now, this is the official song of the official office of the Vice President of these United States, meaning every word was carefully crafted in an era and by those who knew what each word was really worth. And just like the Masons and other secret society people this important were a part of, they simply hid the truth in plain sight. Check it out. Under lyrics, listen closely. Quote, Hail, I don't know how to sing it, the words, but I'm just gonna, here we go. Hail Columbia, happy land. Hail, ye heroes, heavenly born band. Stop, bingo. So as you can clearly hear, by them saying, quote, Hail ye heroes with an S, heaven born band, that can only mean they are giving salutes to a band of heavenly born hosts. Let's continue for proof that they are talking about the fallen angels, shall we? Listen closely. Quote, Hail Columbia, happy land. Hail ye heroes, heaven born band, who fought and bled in freedom's cause, and when the storm of war was gone, enjoyed the peace your valor won. Stop, bingo. Why bingo, you ponder? Remember, the scriptures attest to Queen Bee saying she never was a widow and would be a queen forever. And as Jimmy Carter and other historians attest, out of all the years America has been in existence, the physical America has had less than 17 years. Let me say, less than 17 years where they were not in a colonizing conflict. And that can only mean they are truly talking about those who were heavenly born and not poetic justice to symbolize puny humans. But because I'm colored and going against a couple 100 million purebred, full-blooded white patriots of the Christian horde, let's continue for more proof, shall we? Quote, Let independence be our boast, ever mindful what it costs, ever grateful for the prize. Let its altar, singular, reach the skies with an S. Firm, united, let us be, rally round our liberty. As a band of brothers joined, peace and safety we shall find. Listen closely, listen closely. Immortal, I guess I'm saying it right. Immortal, I-M-M-O-R-T-A-L. Immortal patriots, rise once more. Say it again. Immortal patriots, rise once more. Defend your rights. Defend your shore. Stop, bingo. So as you can clearly and plainly hear, America's patriots are immortals. So when it says, quote, rise once more, defend your rights, defend your shore, it can only mean America's immortal patriots have risen up in rebellion once before. Remember, people, the scriptures attest my God has already dashed the heads of Rahab, pierced at least one serpent, and killed at least one Leviathan. Not to mention what the scriptures tells us he did to all of the Egyptians' gods in Exodus chapter 12, verse 12. You know, quote, and I will go throughout the land of Egypt in that night, and will smite every firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast. And on all the gods of Egypt will I execute vengeance. I am the Lord. I love it when he speaks like that. And since I can detect the exact same Egyptian affliction, Stockholm Helsinki syndrome techniques in play today, I wouldn't be surprised one bit if many of Queen Bee's team are the Egyptian free agents that were displaced before. But it's just a thought. But clearly you can perceive, seeing the song was written 1 year before Washington died, the true subjects of the song, just like the name of it implies, are not talking about puny humans. And if you listen with understanding to the next synonymous verse with understanding is talking about fallen angels, it should sound familiar to you. Check it out.